Good evening and welcome to NNX, where we give you campus news faster than you can eat a bowl of mac and cheese. I'm Lena Peterson.
And I'm Jonas Blum. Let's dive right into tonight's stories. Starting off the show tonight, bringing the big easy to Evanston. Today is Mardi Gras, or Fat Tuesday, celebrating the last day before the Catholic season of Lent. Festivities were all over campus, with the Department of Slavic Languages and Literature hosting a pączki party open to all NU students, and the Polish-American Student Alliance selling traditional filled donuts. Ash Wednesday is tomorrow, marking the beginning of the Lenten season. NNN's Alexia Cadota-Browner attended some of the events and is here in the studio to tell us a little more. So Alexia, what Mardi Gras events did you go to today, and what can you tell us about them?
So hi Jonas, thank you so much for having me on. Happy Mardi Gras. As you could tell, I have my purple on to celebrate the holiday. The colors of Mardi Gras are purple, gold, and green. So I actually went to both events today. So I first went to Tech, where the Club Pasa was selling some pączki donuts. The custard one is really good, I recommend. And I also went to the Slavic Department's event in Kresge, where a lot of people were gathering. It was a great time overall.
Thanks, Alexia. Ash Wednesday services will be held throughout the day tomorrow.
And while the golf team is currently competing in the Southern California desert, an advanced indoor facility is keeping them warm at home. The Gleacher Golf Center is a world-class indoor golf facility. Aimed at providing Northwestern golfers with a winter practice option, the center was the first of its kind when it opened in the late 90s. Featured in the facility are 3 indoor golf simulators, a space to practice chipping, putting, and bunker shots, and a hydraulic putting green that can change slope to mimic indoor putts.
We can do so much skill development here, and especially trying to simulate outside events or competitive environments the best we can. So I think it really helps us to make the transition to go outside a lot easier.
The facility enables players to continue practicing regardless of the Evanston weather.
Mark a new chapter for a beloved Evanston business. Bookends and Beginnings hosted their grand reopening Saturday. Located on Orrington, the 2-story new store features a mural painted by store owner Nina Barrett's sons, big windows, and the same favorite reads. Made possible by a relocation GoFundMe that raised over $100,000, the move came after a 125% rent increase last fall. The Evanston community rallied around Bookends Saturday, moving their support with the bookstore.
It's like we've landed on a different planet, and all the same people, we're on the spaceship with us.
Located at 1620 Orrington, the new store is currently open 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., but Barrett is hoping to extend those hours in the near future.
And on campus, Cats collecting scraps and doing their part. Cats Who Compost is a student organization aimed at facilitating compost efforts across campus. They currently have 3 composting sites around campus, all available for students to use. Food scraps, dead plants, and paper products are all items that can be added to a composting site. And they're hoping to bring more compost bins to NU, raising over $2,500 since launching the Composting Expansion Project crowdfunding campaign last fall.
We're asking our attendees to engage in a lot of eco-friendly practices like re-wearing clothing or buying secondhand versus shopping new, and engaging in fast fashion cycles. We're also asking people to carpool or avoid transportation.
We are now joined by NNN's Kunjal Bastola to dig in on the efforts of Cats Who Compost. So Kunjal, how can students partake in sustainable efforts in their daily lives?
Yeah, so students can, obviously they can compost. You can compost many of the items we use in our daily lives, like fruits, vegetables, coffee grounds, coffee filters, tea bags, microwavable popcorn bags. All of these things are relatively easy to compost. The main thing is just knowing what to compost and where. Northwestern has sites behind the Shield Catholic Center, behind Hillel, and at the University Christian Ministry, which is near Allison.
Wow, that's awesome. And the Snow Sustainability Ball is coming up next week. Can you tell us a little bit more about some of the eco-friendly practices Cats Who Compost is encouraging?
Yeah, so Cats Who Compost, along with the organizations that are hosting this ball, are encouraging students and attendees to carpool or just not use transportation at all. They're asking attendees to rewear some of their clothes instead of buying new ones, and also just kind of going up and just getting the food that they know they'll finish instead of because it's better to go back for seconds than throw away any food. Basically promoting practices to minimize waste.
Thank you, Kunjal. Watch out for compost bins coming across campus.
For those looking to catch a spectator sport outside of Welsh Ryan, the Northwestern Esports Club hosted an Intercollegiate Chicago Smash, or ICCS, tournament Saturday. The tournament featured Northwestern students competing against each other in the video game Super Smash Bros. And along with organizing these video game competitions, the club is petitioning for a student PC gaming lounge to further gaming accessibility. A lounge would make game tournaments easier by making gaming equipment available to all students. The petition is available to sign for all students.
Just have an open space for people to come and play, especially those that can't afford their own PCs or things like that. Just really provides a lot more opportunities for people, and just provides an experience of a community.
Now we are joined by NNN's Micah Sandy, who is here to tell us a little more about Northwestern's esports community. So Micah, when do the players meet and what does a practice look like for this team?
So the club is formatted like clubs within a club, separated by each game. And the games are Super Smash Bros., League of Legends, and Overwatch. And I'm not sure about where other practices are held, or they're more like gaming sessions really. And I know that one of them is at the Norris Game Room, which currently has 6 consoles, but no PCs. And a PC launch would help make practice run smoother, and people wouldn't have to bring their own consoles. And yeah, the club has communications over Discord and has everything on Wildcat Connection.
Thanks, Micah. If you're interested in signing the petition, scan the QR code below.
A new boba store has bubbled up in Evanston, joining the approximate 6 already in the area. NNN's Isabella Lisco is here with what makes this boba store different.
The new T-Bar Boba Shop in Evanston, already standing out at its grand opening last Tuesday, giving away free drinks to its first 100 customers.
And we installed the speakers, everything you see. The place did not look anything like this before.
But what makes this place different from the other 6 boba shops within walking distance of Northwestern's campus?
We know that, but we're trying to be different.
For one, cousins and co-owners Adam Al-Nouri and Mahmoud Kishit are among the youngest entrepreneurs in Evanston at 19 and 21 years old.
I think what makes this place unique is the fact that it's run by 2 young, motivated men who just immigrated to the U.S. a few years ago.
They came to the United States after fleeing Syria when civil war broke out in 2011.
We thought we could bring something from our culture and mix it with the boba. We don't have it in Evanston, not even in Chicago, rarely.
This backstory inspiring a surprising menu item.
Turkish coffee, which is not something you typically see in a boba place. It was really delicious. It has this bold and strong flavor.
The space was previously an abandoned retail shop, and the old owner offered it to Muslim students during the pandemic.
We were able to use this space for the Friday prayer.
Now it's T-Bar, standing out by bringing cultures together.
We are joined now in the studio by Isabella. Thank you for joining us. Now, I know you visited the store. What is it like in the shop?
Thanks, Lena. The interior can really only be described in 21st century terms as Instagrammable. There's murals and artwork all over the walls. There's a cherry blossom tree. There are anime characters. So I really encourage everyone to go take a few pics, see what it's like in there. And as the owners told me themselves, they painted it all as well.
That's awesome. So thank you, Isabella. T-Bar offers desserts, smoothies, and protein shakes in addition to boba and Turkish coffee.
So Lena, do you think you're going to try any of these boba shops out? They all sound really good.
I think I totally am. I'm a big fan of any caffeinated beverage, whether that's boba or Turkish tea, so I'm really excited to try it out.
Personally, I'm less into the boba scene, I'll say that, but I can always have a good, fruity drink with a lot of the black boba. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. Thank you so much for watching.
Stay tuned for the Northwestern News Report and PolitiCat coming up next. I'm Lena Peterson.
And I'm Jonas Blum. Have a great night.